Good day, everybody. I'm Gregg Johnson, the CEO of Invoca. We hope that you all were able to participate and enjoy Invoca Summit. It was an amazing event, and thankfully all the content is available on demand. So if you didn't happen to catch it the first time around, you can take a listen in. As part of our follow-up, we're speaking to some of the innovative customers who presented as part of last week's event. So I want to take a second and welcome Melinda Russell, who is the Director of Digital Marketing at Windstream Communications. Melinda, great to have you today.
Thanks, Greg. It's great to be here. Appreciate it. It's an honor.
Well, speaking of honors, I wanted to start by congratulating you and the entire Windstream team, Rookie of the Year at Invoca Summit. How does it feel to win that award?
Yes, we're so ecstatic. It's been just the talk across the company. So again, very honored. It's just a great thing.
Well, I know that we had a really good session with the VP of Sales, Lorenzo Clark, and the VP of Marketing, Aaron Pierce. And I didn't know this before, but I hear that Zoe, as Lorenzo goes by, used to play in the NFL. And so he talked about how competitive you all are. So
yes.
With a competitive team, it's always good to win, right?
Always. And we always keep that spirit alive.
Yeah, I'm sure. So if folks didn't happen to see that session, do you mind sharing a little bit about what you all do at Windstream as a company, and then specifically what you all do in marketing and how you go to market?
Windstream is a leading telecommunications company providing high-speed internet and voice services, along with a portfolio of supplemental products for both residential and business customers. And so me personally, I'm the Director of Digital Marketing here at Windstream. And my role really is just to develop and execute those marketing campaigns across all of our digital channels, and really with a large focus being on that lead generation for both the consumer and SMB spaces.
As you all go to market, how do conversations with consumers fit into that? How does Invoca fit into what you're doing from a technology point of view?
My biggest goal is digital transformation, right? So one of the big goals is how do we optimize our demand gen across the whole digital ecosystem? Prior to having Invoca, we really had no visibility into which tactics and messages were successful at driving traffic. And so as you can imagine, that made optimizing our campaigns virtually impossible. So what we do now is we utilize Invoca Insights to really inform our media mix and our spend into high-performing channels.
One of the things that was interesting in the detailed session to me was obviously 2020 has been a crazy year. COVID has impacted every business, every marketing team in what you're doing. Yet despite all the craziness, you all are really doing well. And I think Lorenzo and Aaron shared some stats around you're about 150% of your 2020 targets with actually less advertising budget than you've had previously. Can you talk a little bit around how you all have adjusted your marketing in this new era of COVID? What have you been able to do? What is kind of the key to success for you in achieving these great goals in what is a very challenging environment for so many businesses?
This year has really, for me, proven that we're even more reliant on having just a really prime digital strategy. And so really also with the increase of remote working, we've had to embrace that digital transformation from some more of our traditional approaches, if you will. So really this has allowed us to be a little bit more agile during this time and really think outside of the box.
And one of the themes that I really enjoyed hearing and also enjoy talking with you all about as working with the customer is this alignment between the sales team and the marketing team. Because oftentimes in companies, they're not aligned. Marketing is trying to drive leads, drive conversations. Sales is focused purely on what closes. That was a big theme from your perspective in marketing. What's changed over the past years in terms of how you work with the sales team and how you make sure you're marching together to drive ultimately the right business outcomes for Windstream?
We really have to have that mindset of think, okay, what are we putting into the funnel for sales, but also get that feedback from them. That's something that we've really started to do and made some great gains on is, hey, sales, what's working for you, what's not? And then we take that and we funnel that back into our marketing. So huge fan that the two have to be aligned to just be successful.
We talked a lot at Invoca Summit around conversations, how important they are with your consumers, but also thinking about the different ways that you can use them. If you think about going beyond just optimizing your media spend, how do you make your e-commerce experience better? How do you deeper understand your consumers and customers that you work with? If you look forward for the next year, what are you all at Windstream trying to accomplish, and how does Invoca fit in and help that?
We've made some really significant impacts so far. We have taken the mentality of a crawl, walk, run approach. We want to make sure that we're investing in the right marketing channels, those higher performing channels. And then also, what's some untapped technology that Invoca can offer that we can implement? So there's a lot that we still haven't uncovered, if you will, but we're really excited to really dig in deep and get into that run phase.
Congratulations once again, Melinda. Really appreciate your time today and the partnership overall.
Thank you. Yes, you've set the bar very high. So we're a competitive spirit. So we're coming back next year too.
Great. Well, thank you all for joining us today. And as I mentioned before, you can access all of these sessions on demand. If you want to learn a little bit more about what Windstream has been doing, feel free to dig into the session level detail, and you'll hear a lot more from the team. So thanks again, Melinda. Really appreciate it, and hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having me.